Good morning and welcome to a short video in which I explain some common supply chain concepts that people have problems in. So the topic for today is difference between price and total cost of ownership. So the agenda for today's short video is we talk about price, we talk about total cost of ownership, and we try to explain it, we try to understand it through some common examples so it's easier for us to understand and remember it. So the so first we need to understand what does the term price mean? The initial amount paid to acquire a product or service. It is the sticker price or purchase cost without considering long-term expenses. So the common mistake that most supply chain professionals or people in the industry make is their first goal is or they feel that a product that has a cheaper price, or if supplier A is giving you a product for $2,000 and supplier B is giving you a product for $4,000, they always want to get the product from the supplier that is giving them the product for $2,000, or they think the cheaper product is the best product. However, that is not the case in most scenarios. So this is why it is imperative that you know what price and total cost of ownership means, and you know how to differentiate between both of them. So coming back to the example, let's suppose you want to purchase a printer for your home, for your office. What should be your consideration? Should you be looking for the printer that is the cheapest? For example, buying a printer for $200, or buying a printer for $300, or buying a printer for $500. What should be the ideal consideration? If you go with the traditional methodology with the cheapest price or the lowest cost, you are not you may end up choosing not the best product, or you may end up paying a higher cost over the period of the life of the product. So now we talk about total cost of ownership, TCO. What does that mean? The cumulative cost of owning and maintaining a product throughout its life cycle. Includes purchase price, which is just what we were considering in the first topic when we talked about price, plus operational costs, plus maintenance, plus disposal costs. Again, let's understand the TCO, or total cost of ownership, with an example. So let's suppose we had an option of buying a $200 printer, $500 printer, and a $1,000 printer. So when you buy a $200 printer, but you spend $500 on ink, $50 on repairs, and $20 on electricity over 3 years, making the TCO, or total cost of ownership, $770 for printer A. Maybe if you bought printer B, it would have cost you $350. However, your other costs, let's say maintenance cost, your cartridge cost, your electricity cost, may have been lower. So with this example, you can easily understand that price is not the only thing you should be considering. Whenever you're purchasing a product, whenever you're purchasing a service, make sure that you do actually end up looking for the right product which fits your need. So this is what we had to talk about today. I will see all of you in our next short video.